One of our region's most important young leaders, Cesar Vasquez, is the rapid response organizer for 805 on DocuFund. Some of you may have seen him tell Jen Psaki of MS Now that he organizes so no other 17-year-old has to do this. I think Cesar is 18 now. 18. And we are honored that he chose to spend No Kings with us. Cesar.
Hola a todos. Mi nombre es Cesar Vasquez. La resistencia no existe si la resistencia no vive en nuestro corazón. The resistance does not exist if the resistance does not live in our hearts, and the resistance does not exist at all if it is not everywhere, if it is not in everything. Today cannot be the day that is rewritten and retold throughout history. The story that must be told is the struggle of the people that struggled every day, not the story of the people that fought for one day. Today should not matter to any of us because resistance does not exist in a protest. It does not exist in this speech. It does not exist in a march. It does not exist in the politician or the system. It must and does exist in the strength of the people who cannot be here, who are living the struggle, who are fighting and living in the resistance. The story that must be remembered are the stories of the families who have been separated, taken, and have become another slave to the system. The story that must be remembered are the stories of the vendors who are scared to make a living, of the students who are scared to walk to school, of the patroller who is afraid to drive in the morning, or of the organizer who contemplates life after witnessing the hells of the world. Freedom cannot be asked for. It must be fought for, and what must be remembered are the souls fighting for it. Resistance lives within the people, and the resistance must and can only grow within the same people that are living through the struggle, because they are giving up comfort to fight for freedom. This movement is just, this movement is right, this movement is needed. It is written for us to win. It is written for us to make sure that empowerment lives through all the big and small things that occur in this movement. However, people are flawed, and that is okay. People are flawed because we are not at the stage for allowing the people going through the struggle to be at the forefront. And we must allow them to be at the forefront. We must allow their stories to guide us all there. The struggle did not start in 2016 with the election of Donald Trump. The struggle did not start in 2003 with the creation of ICE. The struggle started when we were born to look and act different. The struggle started when the system decided that that was a good enough reason to lock us into cages and throw us into the backs of vans like lambs being sent to the slaughter. This movement is flawed because we are still fighting for a better system. This movement is flawed because we should be fighting for each other, for the people, not for a better economy, not for a democracy, not for a new elected official, but for the power to the people. We will only win this movement if we understand that we must live in discomfort. We must boycott. We must strike. We must patrol. We must give up the funds, give up the view, give up the day off, and live within the struggle for resistance. Live within the struggle for hope. La resistencia no existe si la resistencia no vive en nuestro corazón, and it will only do so if we fight for the people without reason other than the fact that they are human and that is enough. We will only win when we understand that today will win nothing, but your everyday actions could win everything for the people within the struggle, for all of us. Every day that you check your privilege, every day that you patrol for ICE, every day that you donate your funds or your time, every day that you live in the resistance, you are fighting for hope. You are fighting for the people, and the fight cannot be won in a day or at a protest. It must be fought for on the same battlefield where our community is being taken. It must be fought for with the people, not with the system. The people must be at the forefront. The resistance must live in all of us, in everything. The resistance cannot die. The second we let the resistance die, we are letting hope diminish to the same hells that brought us here. And so say it with me. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. ¡Viva la resistencia! Thank you all.